Namaste. In this module, first I am going to discuss about digestion. First, let me say the definition for digestion. Digestion, the process of taking food into the body. So whatever we eat, that process is called as digestion. So food passes through different canals. That is, which begins at buccal cavity, that is our mouth, and it ends at anus. The food passes through different canals. The canals are divided into different compartments. We are going to learn about it. First one is buccal cavity, that is through the mouth. Buccal cavity, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, rectum and anus. All these together we call it as alimentary canal. The digestive tract, otherwise called as alimentary canal, along with associated glands form our digestive system. Mouth and buccal cavity. The food which is taken through our mouth into the body. So, the process of taking food into the body through the mouth is called as ingestion. Now, what is happening inside the mouth? So, what are the parts which are found inside the mouth? You can see teeth, tongue, salivary glands which produces or secretes saliva. Now, when we take the food through the mouth. So, what happens? Teeth, what is the function of the teeth? The teeth helps to chew the food. So, we chew both the sides we are supposed to chew. Chew the food. What is the process? It is mechanically done and it is broken down into small pieces. Tongue. It is a fleshy muscular organ attached at the backbone of the buccal cavity. Now, teeth helps. Sorry.
Continue.
Now, tongue. It is a fleshy muscular organ attached at the back of the buccal cavity. Now, can you tell me what is the function of the tongue? Yes, you are right. So, it mixes with the saliva, with the food, and during chewing, when you are chewing the food, what is happening? The saliva is mixing with the food, which is helped by the tongue. And what is the other function? Yes, anything else? Your mother prepares food at home. How do you say whether it is good or not? How do you find out? Yes, yeah. By finding out the presence of taste buds. That means, because of the taste buds, we are able to find the tastes. Now, it helps in talking. I am talking with you. How is it possible? Only it is because of the tongue. Now, I just want to ask you a question. If I bring a mango and cut it into pieces in front of you, what will happen to you? Saliva, salivary gland. So, salivary gland secretes saliva which converts, what is the conversion? Starch into sugars. Now, I am going to explain about teeth. Before I explain the teeth, let me tell you the definition, dentition. The mode of arrangement of teeth, how the teeth is arranged, that is called as dentition. Types of teeth. There are 4 types of teeth. Incisors, canine, premolars and molars. So, what is the function of incisors? It is used for cutting. Whatever food we eat, it is cut by this teeth. Canis is used for tearing. What about premolars and molars? It is used for chewing and grinding. When we put the food, you always keep chewing and grinding. That is done by molars and premolars. It is also called as mastication. Now, this is an extra point important to know. Premolars and molars, collectively it is known as cheek teeth. Is it clear? And which have cusps. Teeth are placed in jaw circles. Let us see how many are in number. First, we are going to take incisors. So, we have lower jaw and upper jaw. Lower jaw, one side, you have 2. So, 1, 2. Similarly, this side also you have 1, 2. So, lower jaw, you have 4. Similarly, on the upper jaw, Here we have 2. Similarly, here also we have 2. Totally we have 8. Next, coming to caries. Caries is after incisors only 1. Here, this side also 1. So, 2. Similarly, upper jaw also 1, 2. So, it is 4. Next, we are coming to premolars. After caries, we can see 1, 2 here. This side, here, this side 2. So, totally 4 here. Similarly, on upper jaw, you have 4. So, lower jaw, upper jaw together, totally 8. Molars. After premolars, next 3. This side 3, this side 3 on the lower jaw. Similarly, upper jaw, here 3, here 3. So, totally we have 12 teeth. So, overall, a human being will have 32 teeth. Students, if you look at the next picture, you can see the arrangement of teeth, how they are arranged inside our mouth. And when you take a cross section, what are the parts? It is clearly given. And it is given a picture of all the teeth here: incisors, canines, premolars, and molars. The first set of teeth grows during infancy. That is called as milk teeth. So, that will fall off at the age of 6 or 7. Next comes permanent teeth. Last 4 molar teeth at the end, it will develop at the age of 18. That is called as wisdom teeth. The hard chewing surface is white color, which is called as enamel. Now I want to ask you some question. Do you like sweets? Yes. What do you like? Chocolates. Yourself? Other sweets? Right. Do you think is it good for your teeth? Okay. You are taking sweets. Do you clean your mouth after that? No. Then what will happen? Let us see. So, suppose if you take foodstuffs, whatever food you take, if you don't brush your teeth properly, what happens? The food particles will be left inside the mouth. Even though you brush, sometimes some particles will be left in between the teeth. So what happens? The bacteria will act on it and it will on the sugars, convert it into sugars, and what will happen? It will produce acids. So in turn, what will happen to the teeth? It will damage the teeth. What are the causes? If it is damaged, what will happen? You will have a severe tooth pain followed by infection. It will be really painful and it will even cause headache also. Next, at the end, it results in tooth decay. How to maintain oral hygiene? So, what we are supposed to follow? Some tips are given to you. Let's see. Brush your teeth twice a day. So, early morning, as soon as you get up, you brush. Brush your teeth properly, that is what is important. So, after your dinner, before going to bed, again you brush your teeth. Is it clear? Next, you can even use a tongue cleaner to clean the tongue. That is also very important. Then the pronunciation will be proper. Next, gargle with mouthwash. Mouthwash everywhere it is available, you can use that also. Drink a lot of water, that is very, very important. You said dental floss. Do you know what is the meaning of dental floss? Do you know? Have you seen it? No? Now I will show you what is dental floss. This is dental floss. Actually, there will be a small thread. Can you see this thread? So, you will put it in between the teeth. Usually, when you do this brushing, the brush, sometimes you cannot take the particles in between. The small particles will be found in between the teeth. It is very difficult for us to take. So, then we can use this dental floss. You can put it in between the teeth. Then if you just do like this, automatically all the particles will come out and then you can clean your mouth. At the end, once in 6 months, it is always best to visit a dentist. Now, let us come to the function of esophagus. The food is coming from the mouth. So, even the food that is partially digested food along with the water also, it comes through the narrow tube. The tube is called as esophagus. And you can see relaxation of muscles and contractions of muscles. That means The muscle sequence is when the food, for example, if something is there inside, what will happen? It will, you can see here, it will relaxation and contraction. Nothing is there, it will contract. Something is there, it will relax. So through this process, the food will be pushed down. So that process is called as peristalsis. Next, what is the importance of this? It is an important connection to the digestive system through thoracic cavity, where the heart and lungs are protected. Disorder of digestive system. What I mean that is vomiting. So, ingestion of stomach content through mouth. So, whatever we take, suppose if it doesn't suit our stomach, automatically we vomit out. Stomach. You can see here, it is a thick walled bag. It looks like a bag and it is very thick walled. Now, what is the shape of it? Can you guess anyone? Yes? Right. It looks like say flattened J shape. Next, the important thing about the stomach is it is the widest part of the alimentary canal. Now, what is happening inside the stomach? So, the inner lining of the stomach secretes mucus, hydrochloric acid, and digestive juices. Now, mucus protects the inner walls of the stomach from the action of hydrochloric acid. Next, HCl. What are the functions of HCl? HCl is nothing but hydrochloric acid. So, when the food comes from esophagus to stomach, what happens? Sometimes the bacteria may be present. So, the hydrochloric acid kills the bacteria. Next, this acid makes the medium acidic so that the digestive juices can act on it. Next, we are talking about digestive juice. So, digestive juices break down the proteins into simpler substances. So, stomach has got two openings. So, food from esophagus enters through one way and leaves out through the other way. Now, the food, what is mixing inside the stomach, partially digested food, it is called as chyme. Stomach stores the food for 4 to 5 hours. That's why usually they say you should give a gap. So, after 4 to 5 hours only, we are supposed to take the next food. In the next module, we are going to talk about small intestine. Namaste.